Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are having a good day. I hope your time is sweet as we engage with the subject of the greatest Jewish secret of the postmodern times. A few days ago, I think it was yesterday, I came across the picture of an Igbo man in long flowing gown, the kind of gown the group we call the Sabbatarians would wear. He had on a white head covering, and I think he was a kind of a preacher. On top of his lectern was a talit. A talit is the fringed garments, usually white and blue, that you find rabbinic Jews using to pray, prayer shawl. He was speaking in the Igbo language, so I understood everything he was saying. His video was circulating on Facebook. He was talking about Anna. Anna is land. He was practically addressing the Igbo people. He was telling the Igbo people to be extremely careful with how they deal with matters related to land. Matters that are related to land. Don't partake in seizing the land of the poor. Don't play games as far as stealing land of other people is concerned. Basically, he was saying that if you do that, be sure that the consequences you are going to reap would be unsurpassable. He was essentially echoing a view, a belief of the Igbo people. The Igbo people are fixated on the land. And this elicited a very robust response from me. I wanted to use it to put some things right again because, as you all know, in this age of social media, every Tom, Dick, and Harry has become a historian. You can buy a phone, you find one Igbo, interview that Igbo, and put up a video on Facebook, and 67, 70, 80,000 persons take whatever you say, and that's Igbo history. Or you can concoct anything you like, post it on any of the social media, and that becomes part of Igbo history. But what are we going to do? We are going to continue trying to put things in the right context and in the right perspective, trying to, give the real history of these people. So this elicited a response from me, and this is the response. The task is re-education. The guy I described was talking with great frenzy about Anna, land, and he has a talit on his lectern, though he doesn't actually or fully understand why Anna, land, is ultra important to the Igbo people. Most people don't know that the covenant between Chukwu, Israel's God, and the Israelites binds Chukwu himself, God himself, the people of Israel, God's commandments you find in the Torah, and Anna, the land itself. This is why I said secret. But we will get to why it is a secret to the people I referred to. Admittedly, a disconnect took place after the British replaced the Igbo way with the British and Nigerian ways. And in time, millions of most Igbos grew up in the colonial culture coming certainly different from what their ancestors were. Millions of Igbos need to be shocked back to being what their ancestors were. For this to happen, re-education must be engaged with so that the people will begin to see what is so obvious but which they are not seeing. The Igbo religion, Omenana, completely, fixatedly sees land as ultra important. That's what this Sabbatarian is saying. That's what the man I described was saying. Though I will swear he doesn't know what he doesn't know why the traditional religions of the Yoruba, Fulanese, Hausa, Christianity, Islam, etc. don't have this unusual and hyper focus on the land like the Igbos have, like the Igbo religion has. The guy I described only knows that as far as the Igbo religion is concerned, you have to be very careful with the land, but he does not know why the Yoruba religion, the Fulani religion, the Hausa religion, the Bibio religion, the Urobo religion, Christianity, Islam, Hinduism don't have that fixation on the land. Apparently, he doesn't even know that he was talking from religion. Because being of the Sabbatarian bent, the Sabbatarians were Igbos who were Christians. He may be thinking he is somehow disconnected from Omenana. So he may be thinking that every people in the world have a fixation on the land and how you will behave on the land. The only religion you find this hyper focus on land is in the Israelite. The only religion you find this hyper focus on land in is the Israelite religion. In all its manifestations. It manifested first as Omenana, which produced the great religions we know as Judaism, Samaritanism. Samaritanism is the religion of the Samaritans. Judaism is the religion of the Israelites that go by the title Jews today. Karaism is the religion of the branch of the Jews that left Judaism, became the Karaites, and the religion of the Beta Israel, who were formerly the Falashas, and at a point the Beta Israel. This fixation on land, you would find it only in the religions of these people. So, herein comes the secret. How many Jews in the world today, how many Karaites in the world today, how many Beta Israel in the world today, how many people in these communities know what we are discussing here? That the religion of the Igbo people is a covenant within the Supreme Being, Chukwu, the Igbo people, land, and Omenana, the things you do in the land together. This is why I said it's a secret. Most Jews in the world don't know this. Most Jews in the world today don't know what I said. Most Karaites in the world don't know what I said. Most Samaritans in the world don't know what I said. Most Beta Israel people in the world don't know what I said. Even the Igbos themselves don't know the full ramifications of what I've been describing. All that they know is that they said, Anatibukwegu, Anabukwegu, Anabokwagu. Anywhere na Nanukonum, this last one was a favorite utterance of the great Moses. May heaven and earth hear my voice. Enu na Nanukonum. That is why it is a secret. So the other task, I already mentioned one task, is to make the Igbo people aware that as long as they live outside the requirements of the religion of Israel, they will remain enemies of Chukwu. I feel confident to tell the Igbos this because a cross-section of the Igbo people recognize that I have been a prophet to them, even though I have not charged them anything. I have not demanded anything from them, but what I said also applies to other streams of Israel. If any branch of Israel lives outside the commandments of Israel, or does not try to live by the commandments of the religion of Israel found in the Torah, the consequence is suffering from generation to generation. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to this channel. This is where you get it. The authentic information about the Igbos. This is not clickbaiting. This is not to, thank you.